Alright, so welcome to the season finale of this season of Bwoyatingz podcast, and what a season it has been. Yes, it's a little bit shorter than what we're used to, but short and spicy, and I love that. And I must just say to all my guests, all my sponsors, Sperone, Moscato, Jamaica, the Bridge Official, Fetish Secretz Ltd, I must say thank you so much. For this particular episode, we're going to be having the Throuple update. You guys have been asking me, and I've been holding this one for a long time. So the Throuple is going to actually be here on set. I'm going to be talking about the update. Are they still together? What's been happening in their relationship? What's been happening now? Life update, career update, a relationship update right here on Bwoyatingz podcast. Remember, like, share, subscribe, and comment right here on this video. Yes, please and thank you. And also my radio show, Bwoyatingz After Dark, each and every Wednesday, right, on Nationwide 90 FM from 8 to 11 p.m. And also I do have a new radio show, The E-Zone, every Saturday, 2 to 5 p.m., 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. At the end of this episode, and actually at the end of the Sperone moment for this episode, I'll tell you guys how you can win a voucher courtesy of Bridge Official, and also how you can win some bottles of Sperone Moscato. But you have to watch the entire episode, pay attention. I'll be asking you guys some questions. All right, so let's get to Alright, so from you heard from the introduction, we have here or throuple or double, or I don't know what to call them, a couple. So they're no longer a throuple anymore.
Discreetly.
Okay, well, before we get into that, so the additional person or the third person is not here, but you'll hear more as we go on with the episode. Once again, my entire outfit from hat to my entire tracksuit is by The Bridge Official. You can go ahead and follow them at The Bridge Official _ on Instagram. Also, make sure you follow my big bad sponsor, Sperone. So there's Sperone Moscato Jamaica on Instagram. Go ahead and follow them. At the end of the episode, I can tell you guys how you can win 2 bottles, courtesy of Sperone. And also, shot here at Fetish Secretz Ltd. Go ahead and also follow them on Instagram and Twitter. And it's located at 9 to 11 Phoenix Avenue. All right, so get right into the episode. We have here Kay and Sash. Yes, the people's been wanting an update. They've been asked, and every time that I see them asking, I'm just like, just wait, right? Because I know I was gonna have you guys for the finale of this season of Bwoyatingz podcast. Have to save the best for last, right? Let's just jump right into it. Where's Will?
I think he's at work right
You
now.
think he's at work?
More likely.
Relationship-wise, I don't know, but
So you guys are not together anymore?
Relationship-wise, we're not together anymore.
Really?
No, we're not.
So the last time you came on the show was when exactly? When we did the episode? Because it was the episode on the podcast and then it was a radio show.
Yes.
When was this? Last year?
yeah, last year
it was
March.
last year.
So it was last year March. Wow, no one time fly.
Yeah, last
So what happened? Because the last time you guys, when we did the podcast episode, I think that was one of my most controversial episode. It was something new to a lot of Jamaicans as it relates to having being involved in a throuple relationship. And for those who don't know, a throuple is involved in 3 persons in a relationship. In a concrete relationship.
Whether it's 2 male and a
female or 2 females and a male, right? And you guys live together at the particular time. And so if you don't know, we're going to put like a little flashback on the screen or something so you can, go and watch that episode if you've never watched it before. But that was at the top of the screen somewhere. Write us up somewhere. But that was, once again, very controversial. Before I even go into the relationship, just let me know, what was the reception like after the episode aired, after people started seeing, because even churches, like the episode is in churches, pastors was preaching about this, schools, this was a lecture in universities and things like that.
You know, surprisingly, we get more good feedback than negative. Surprisingly, knowing the type of country we live in now, but the reception from people was good. We got a lot of support.
That's her side of it.
Oh, her side?
That's her side of it.
So your side?
For my side, it was in between because they don't know when we reach back, my entire community, my parents, everybody just be like,
Right.
Yeah, I understand. So for me, it kind of in between. But knowing me, we really care about people.
But then persons like saw you guys outside as well and recognized you guys.
Yeah. When we got bus stop in peace.
You know, everywhere we
go, when they bus stop, I try to take a regular bus looking at crazy. Yo, the Jamaican police.
Everywhere.
Really?
Everywhere.
Sash. Yes, I even earned some good friends off social media from that.
Okay, I remember when we did the podcast first, and then you guys came on the radio show. I remember you guys were starting on OnlyFans, something like that.
Yes.
So what was happening? Like, did you guys post any content?
Alright, let me just clear up that. We had a little problem mentally when it comes down to the camera. You know, so it never did work out because at the end of the day, him coming at this situation, but he wasn't man enough for the situation.
No, he was not.
So
like, we all thought that he was. I think he himself actually thinks that him is man enough for it, but he wasn't.
So when you say in terms of in front of the camera, you're talking about
camera
like,
shy.
So create sexual content.
Yeah, he was camera shy, so it wasn't going to work.
The Just for Fans was going good. For the OnlyFans, I know Just for Fans, they technically can post
anything?
Just about anything, but for the OnlyFans, you know, so they have a hat and.
So you guys actually started to post content?
Yes.
Yes.
And the Just for Fans.
And Just for Fans.
Yeah.
And persons were watching the content and things like that.
But as I said, it was coming together because of Will's mental state. So him the more kind of please people than actually himself.
Yes.
So was it that he, after a while, he was kind of moving away from the relationship? Was it that?
No.
He has never moved away from the relationship. What he has moved away from though, it's like when me and Sash together at one point.
He wanted to separate our lifestyle.
That we should separate. Like, we're not supposed to have sex
without
unless him have sex. And when me and Sash have sex, it became a point where he didn't want to watch us have sex. And I used to wonder, like, why?
So he wanted to have sex with us, like each
No.
He want to have sex with him then.
Right.
But you know, me and Sash alone then have sex.
So then he started to get jealous?
No.
To me,
it was a jealousy. It was a jealousy.
What was it?
Him just saying like lesbian sex.
That is.
And we find that no.
But then he entered into a lesbian relationship.
When he made that
like when he met you guys were in a relationship.
He knows this, but
for how long though? Before Will came into the situation. Situation. You guys were together for 3.5 years.
Yes.
And how long it lasted with Will?
Well, if
No.
Did you guys support?
Well, 7 months.
It was 7 months.
Well, 7 months.
And during that 7 months, 2 months out of the 7 months, we were literally apart.
Kay was trying to fix it. I was done.
Because in the beginning part, after a while, after the interview, everything started to get to him. I mean, just really get tired.
Everything started to get to him after the interview. As
after
it
the interview,
what?
meaning, for some parts it was good, because you don't know you have a bridging them, and I say, wow, Will, and I go, they say, on the other parts, you don't know you have superiors to him that are being like, well, this don't look good, and whatever the case might be.
But let me just also say though, for the viewing public, that when each and every time that Will came on the show, we've given him the option of not speaking about certain things, not to discuss certain things. I can attest to that even when he came on the radio show, I did say to him not to speak about your job, not to speak about your relationship with your baby mother, not to speak about any
ego problem.
So let me just say that.
He has an ego problem. So him follow what the crowd say. Say the crowd are good, him real with the crowd. If him start talking negative, him just follow the negative crowd. So that's it. So him like the idea of being with 2 women, but him not like the requirements and certain things that come with it. So him couldn't handle us.
And
none
that
at all.
wasn't the only problem still, you know, because in the last half, there was this serious drama with, you don't know, him baby mother, and it just ended. Like,
We got even threats from his baby mother. Threats.
Yeah, but why?
Because she's saying that we're the reason why him not step up to him responsibility when it comes
which
to
was
the
a
child.
lie.
But then you guys did say on the
We
show
were the
that,
one where actually are pushing
Like,
towards
we
the
were
child.
pushing him towards that, like, make sure say, you know, so.
So when you say threats, like she was making like.
I know what you see, she had a mash it down and she had her friend them. Yeah, it was getting to us. Every day we get message by our phone say, oh, we had this and we had that, and you know, it became too much. And then he was standing up as a man. So it's like, it's whatever for him, and we have to take all of the bashing and defend ourselves against her. While we are saying, listen, you need to stand up. I him do a cry because once she threatened him against the child, he just break down. So they want to stand up in a no farm away, and that was a major problem for
So then
us.
she was allegedly using the child to get back at him, basically.
Yes.
So then that created a problem as it relates to you guys. Yes, please go ahead.
For me, that part, it was just plain old jealousy. You know why I say that? Because before we all came public, you were never in his skin. I'm not I didn't even, as in, no send you a baby mother. But apart from him telling him, I never, not even know say exist child. And then, as soon as it go on the interview, our friend them start text me, she start text me.
Instagram, phone,
Sash
everywhere.
and her and him had a meeting downtown.
Because as a mature person, I say listen, automatically from you have a child, once you're in our life, automatically that child is a part of our life. So I say listen, I call her.
Right.
I'm going to say, listen, we're adults. We can do this in an adult manner.
Yes.
So let us have a meeting and discuss how we can go
this
further.
This was after she embarrassed herself and so she can drop her down to the restaurant.
So anyway, meet her told me, say, listen, what you want him to do? Because we can make sure same deal with it. She said she wants him to spend time with the child. It's not even about the money, it's just time.
Yes.
I'm going to say, this is what we're going to do. Will? She wanted him to come to her house and he never want to do that. Him say more meeting up.
He said that he's the type of person that she is.
Yes.
Which into me, and I always said, I said, well, it's not about the type of person that she is, it's about the type of person that you are. That is what I'm scared of, because I had an experience where I had to follow Will go downtown to meet her, and I can tell you, say, it's not me, and I was so embarrassed because from she see Will, it's so possible, and it was just embarrassing
Out in public.
Right from the bank, what about the one National Bank downtown on New Street? That, like, she was in the line, and she and his mother, bear in mind, his mom was there, right? So Marie never understand, I never know who first side. They understand? It's like,
so then, even after all of this, and even after he was having issues with the no relationships and everything that he had agreed to do and all of that, even after all of this and the issues with the baby mother and family members and the public's perception and his job and things like that, did you guys try to speak to him just to find out where he was mentally? And yes?
Which one of the occasions do you want us to tell you?
Oh wow.
Every day we try sitting down and say, listen, at one point I start show because I didn't know what else to do. I understand he's not the type of person you can say, well, baby, talk to me, and it's like just that talk.
He's always good.
Never press him every 5 minutes and be like, baby, you sure?
Yeah, but then when you guys came on the show though,
if I come to you as a friend and him say me I hug you up,
but then when you guys came on the show, you guys did say that he likes to communicate and he likes to fix issues.
You don't know
After the interview, I think he was the one that was majorly affected by the interview. Whether it was job-wise, whether it was about just people being themselves, overall he was really affected by it because, and this was when I know, there was a time when I come home from work and we'll lie down under the bed. No, we'll hide himself under the damn bed and meds. I said, baby, we are
under the bed?
Yes.
Like, yo, listen.
Was he going through something mentally?
Oh no, actually he wanted to catch us red-handed. I don't remember what it was, but he come up with a speculation saying we must either have a man or talk to man or something like that. I don't
He became crazy.
And I will not tell any lies on the way, but let's just say he became a bit paranoid. And when he came
Did he get physical?
No, never.
Was he mentally abusive?
Never. Like, alright, honestly, the way we treat Will, I treat Will better than I treat Kay.
Yes.
And I've known her before because we want to try. We want to try made the middle person feel left out. So we treat him way better than how we deal with each other.
Right.
But it became a point where he got so jealous. Him start search the phone when we are asleep at night time. Every after hours, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, him go to the bathroom.
I can't find my phone.
When he feel, hold on, baby. When he feel we are asleep, he goes into the bathroom, search the phone, and try to put it back on every single night.
So did you guys start to talk to him about these things though?
We talk.
Like, did you say to him that, hey, listen, this is not what we're used to. You're not this type of person. Why are you being paranoid?
He became possessive, but it, I don't think him realize, because at the end of the day, it's like, we can't talk to nobody, we can't go without him, we can't do nothing without him, or else you hear say somebody we are go to.
And that was kind of our fault too, because we break him that way. Naturally, everywhere we are babes they come, it's just a thing. So I understand that part from us. All of a sudden, you know, we don't want to carry around. It wasn't a case like that. It's just
He
became too hands-on, too possessive. I mean, I can't hug you like you carry Bwoyatingz as much as I know you. I mean, if I should actually hug you in front of you, by the time I reach me, it not done. It not done.
So, okay, and I've been hearing, and you've been saying that he started to change after the relationship. After the interview, my apologies. Where or at what point did you both get like, well, this is getting too out of hand?
All right.
Can you give me like a scenario?
All right. Before that, no.
That's cool.
Before me, it has been, but that was when I took the last shit.
What happened on the cruise
No,
first?
so we're gonna suck.
All right, yes.
The yacht cruise after
Yeah,
this.
the yacht cruise is after. So
Anyway, so we were living with our roommate and him.
Who's a female?
Female.
And you guys have called him before with the roommate in the background, so I know that he's
her
also a
boyfriend
good
is a soldier
roommate.
as well.
Yes.
So when after the whole interview, them lock him up, a red
Right.
fence.
Yes.
So he wasn't home for about almost a month.
Yes.
So him got audacity to ask if we're over there asleep with his friend.
And then
With the guy?
Yes.
And then he says his friend came back to camp to red fence and I say him alone the one with the girls, them that a few women was we, and him the man of the house, I'm in charge and we say we keep.
He never said
No,
so.
he never said we didn't have sex, but
He just said him around
oh yeah, he
house.
said we had sex in front of his friend.
So then he started to get extremely paranoid.
Very.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. For me, we didn't do it. But let me tell you something. Even if we had, it shouldn't be a problem because you made us that way.
Listen,
When we just meet,
all the way have sex in other words.
No, not together. I just mean in the house. Meaning I could come out and see my roommate, my housemate rather, and her.
I don't want to do them thing.
And then when them done this, them
Come around. So it was like a family setting. So because him
No, that's not family settings. I love family that have sex in front of each other. I beg you, please. Let us know. Yeah. I'm not the cousins. What is going on here?
And the cousin will go to high school. Because the first time I tell her, say, oh, dog, I see how much that girl is.
All right. So then y'all used to have sex in the house together.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, you guys.
Yeah.
Let me not say anything else. Okay. So then after all of that, he started to have an issue. Yes. And then the yacht thing now happened after.
Talk about the yacht cruise.
Okay, so every year we go to a yacht cruise by Streets on HQ, right? So I wanted to carry him because his birthday there come up.
His birthday was the 29th, the
His
cruise
birthday
was the
was the 29th
1st.
and the cruise was the 1st of August. So me I say, you know, so I really want to carry you because I don't really have nothing planned for your birthday. And I said, I'm sure so that cruise here you can enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Because of the type of cruise that it is. And he's like, yeah, right up until the point where we're supposed to go, we go shopping. He never do. So me and say me I wait until when he come because I want to buy something for him that I know we're very picky. I understand it comes to him weird. So now me and Sash end up buying stuff for ourselves. I will wait for Will. When I say wait for myself, what 2 days? As in he's there but we not see him, not talk to him, we not talk to him.
Right.
And we never understand what's the issue.
Hold on. You said something earlier that struck my interest. You said based on the type of cruise that it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an open-minded cruise.
It's an open-minded cruise.
You know, do what you want to enjoy yourself. It's simple as that.
No stuff like that, but you do what you want to do.
And he knew about the details of the cruise.
He knew.
And his remarks was, he's not a freak.
No, before him saying
You're in a Throuple, bro.
He's not a freak. Yeah.
He's
like, oh, I'm not a freak.
You fall under.
Right.
He's not going to because he's not a freak. I'm like, okay.
Anyways, the day end up come, I was supposed to go. Well, I think we ended up buying underpants and stuff. That was the only thing to go to buy was underpants and mine. Like, I never want to buy no clothes for me yet. Anyways, he was so pissed off to make up his mind and say, oh, you're not coming to cruise. Whatever, we're going to have fun. his exact words were going to make whatever. You tell me don't have my last straw. This is me. But just go through the door. I'm gonna give up like all the talk, me going through the door. You understand? We reach a cruise now. It so happened that the next boat and another yacht was passing and everybody on that did get on. So the things that we have on our cruise now, you know, everybody take out them phone and start with them. Bear in mind, me and Sash stand up at the rail of the yacht and look over so. Even in the pictures, that's how me and Sash say, we just look over so. The boy say, where
No, hold on, man. When I come home the evening, we did there, we try to fool around him.
No, actually, we were just coming to try to kiss him. And he go like this.
No, he don't know what we're on the cruise as suck.
Yeah, you don't know what we're on the cruise as suck.
Wow.
So, me now, I like do things different. I'm not even tell K what happened. I call him outside, and I think that's the last conversation I had with him. I call him outside and I tell him, say, listen, as long as he's in the house, do not speak to me, and he need to find somewhere and leave. Because we broke us so much,
yes, he did.
We ended up not living anywhere. Well, nobody not even know that.
Nobody never knew that. Like,
hold on, how? What happened?
Well, let's just say at one point, Sash became the man of the house, then I became the man of the house.
So he stopped working?
He never want to work.
He told us that as he stopped work, he said, babes, look at Jack on work. He was so adamant about it. And then after a while,
he get comfortable because we did not take care of him. Him did I get, and then one day Kay go say to him, say, cause Kay do the laundry, cause we have things each other individually. So Kay does the laundry.
Or probably
hold on, baby.
I do laundry.
She washed the day, and she said to him, say, oh, I'll park her down the bar downstairs and hang out the clothes. So work man did across the road. He might ask Kay if she feel like he might wash it boy or cook it boy
or something like so, yeah.
Right? Some boy yard.
Something like
so, Mr. Alright, you go and work and make we stay home because the only thing you do is make sure the house clean and you cook some food.
And then
but you complain about it.
The house clean. Majority of the time, the most that we let him do, Karim, I swear to God, is cook. And if he's here, you can tell you that the most we make him do a cook.
So my question is it a possibility because of what he was going through in his, in losing his job and not being able to...
Why did he lose his job?
It was his choice.
He chose
to lose his job
because they were going to take him back and technically cross out some things like it never happened. He was only going to get charged for one thing, which was the weed.
Right.
And he chose not to. He chose to...
Him say more freedom.
He said before him even meet with the army pressuring this, that.
Right. Again,
no one talk about the army, no one him go feed. But you understand what I say? That was the case, that was the issue. I said, alright baby, what you gonna do then? He said, babe, so where's him? I'm usually a call center.
Yes.
Before him said, I'm usually work at a call center. I said, babe, I really know, based on me and Sash and stay, as you can see, we work for ourselves, you understand? So me really don't want you to work for nobody.
Right.
So you want us to get you some stuff and you start selling.
Start from somewhere, do something.
Online business, what is it that you want? Because me definitely will help you out, you understand? And he just did it.
Him just determined, say, man, about the call center.
Call center,
right,
call center. About going back to a call center. No, I am not going to de-level, if that's a word, myself, so you don't look bad. You understand? Because if I go somewhere and they ask me, will I tell him say the call center work? Me not pretty time and say, oh, he's at home.
Right.
Yeah, understand?
So then he wasn't providing it anymore financially.
No, he wasn't.
And then he started to get possessive. He started to
for no reason, because we'll have a password to phone them. We are everywhere together.
You can go through my phone at any time.
And then sexually, it now became a problem.
Yes. All right.
Tell us something sexual, yes,
come on, tell him. This Bwoyatingz after dark.
Listen.
Yeah. Let us know.
Because they want to kill Will.
Listen.
Okay. When I want to tell you then. I want to tell you, it's fine.
Will can be a good friend, but when it comes to being a boyfriend, he's not ready for that league there.
But then my thing is this though, people were saying that though. Like what about the viewers and the listeners and the persons that listened and that watch was just like, this wasn't going to work out. Like, do you think that you guys proved them right?
I think what the problem was, remember me and Sash getting to know each other first before we know Will for years. When we met,
no violence on the show.
When we met Will never really outspoken like that. Sash really pull him like, you understand?
Yes.
Me never like him.
She never liked it.
She never talked to me.
It was my fault.
I remember you were saying that.
My fault.
So we tell him straight, you have to lock me up, brother, because
me take the blame for put her in another position because she knew. But I'm gonna say for us, it was supposed to be some fun. It was supposed to be a one-night thing, and then so from we'll move in, we should have known something wrong.
Yeah, because
him just jump in and
move in. But said nobody never in bed. We'll just move in.
The first night him come, him just leave.
After the first night?
Yeah, him come
him
and then
after
say,
that.
the next night him text, I don't know, 16 nights, all of that. Of course, once the boy again next night. So when he texts us, him come over. I'm like, yeah, of course.
We should have known something was wrong when automatically a man just move in just so. Man just move, man full of pride, and man say, oh, them now this and now that. From him do that, but she knows something wrong. But I mean, me as a person, I give chances. So she never like him, I'ma say, yo, we'll see what he's like, cause him seem like a nice person. Right. But he's a fronter. He fronts.
Yeah, him like fronts, you understand?
Well, he likes fronts, obviously.
You know what I mean? He like show up. After cruise, even after the cruise, remember me it was like my last stop.
Yes.
Like I sit down in the living room and I'm
like, spoke to him. Me did done, cause me done.
What really happened? Like, what will go wrong? Cause me, the way I behave right now, me never ever imagine you actually I behave that way here. But so first of all, if I cheat in your worry about, you know enough worry about that with us. The only reason why you're worrying is because you put yourself in a position to be paranoid. You understand? Because we don't know our phone open. We don't have a secret phone. So if anything, you're gonna see it.
Right.
And I think one of the problems was him couldn't manage us sexually together. And
mentally, because me
couldn't
manage. Well, we know.
Him couldn't manage us sexually.
We see it. So I had to take a quick break. Boy, I'm gonna know the things them, boy. We can't share certain things on the camera.
We cannot, yeah?
But let me just, okay, so you guys were talking about he couldn't please you guys sexually anymore?
Him couldn't, no, overall, alright.
Well, man, talk about the sexually part first.
Yeah, I talk.
Yeah.
Him never know which part of touch power, him never know for
but then when you guys came on my show, you were saying that he were pleasing.
He was like about a month after the show.
Everything changed.
Everything.
So was it that he was just not interested in both of you anymore?
No.
So when we walk around, you can't like if we any vex no Karim, I give him that much. When we just an argue Karim and by the reach out of the gate, you would never know. Up
to he was more in tune with me on the road.
Yeah.
Right. Let me get to that because a lot of the comments were saying that he was more sexually attracted to Shoshana or Sash. Yeah. And a lot of persons were then questioning his sexuality because of, and I was just saying, Sash is a woman, regardless of the fact, if you want just like a man, act like a man, you're still a woman, you still have a vagina and breasts and all these things, and I've seen videos. So you're pretty much still a woman in bed. Mm-hmm. So my thing is, I'm just trying to understand, but I understand where persons were coming from in saying that even on the podcast in itself, he was more in tune to you. Did you at any point question his sexuality at all?
No, because I've had a relationship with me before and.
Oh, you have?
No, yeah, I never have no problem with that.
Okay.
I mean, so I wasn't questioning that, but him more. As I say, at 12 weeks, so him cling to her in certain areas, I'll cling to me more in certain areas. And I think, so it was a bit of both.
I think the reason why I'm clinging to Sashi more is because, remember, naturally, out of all the way in the relationship, him and Sashi like, get the bashings more.
Right.
So I think that he was just trying to like, pushing a feel sometimes. Right, I'll let me now all with Will and this is Will and Sashi.
And I'll have him under my back pocket and feel my booty.
Yeah, somebody can have that.
But it's Sashi, you like having sex with guys?
Huh?
You like having sex with guys?
Listen, you see, having sex with a dude, you know, bitchy side. Sometimes I like.
You like to feel like a woman?
Yeah, I like
to be submissive.
Yeah, I like feel like it sometimes.
Fling me, show me.
Yeah, like last time I think left or right. I'm against a side, but.
So you want when him man angle and treat you like a woman and slap you upon him?
I like them thing there.
So you give him oral and him something like that?
We fall to our knees, babe. Don't do that.
Is that a trick question?
Is that supposed to be a trick? Yes.
No, but just one of the people that
I'm modern time time.
Okay.
That's a must.
Okay.
But, I mean, after I think about before we and Will about 3 months we stop have sex with him because at the end of the day, we'll have sex to please himself. Yeah. So it wasn't about pleasing us
anymore. It
was overall. From the day one, and we tell him say I said work. You know, we tell him say this is how you do it. And do it one time and then go back to pleasing himself again. So technically, it was every aspect of the relationship start fumble. Sexually, it start fumble, mentally, emotionally, everything. Just
the cruise was before or after family trip? It was before family trip. Then.
After family trip.
It was after? Well, we went on a family trip, right? Bookville and everything, went on a family trip. And will you believe me if I told you that was one of the most embarrassing moments in front of my family?
Wait, what happened?
So my parents had a house below, a room below, so we the upstairs. So you know, say anything them can't hear anything. So one night we are drinking the whole night. So we say we are going go cheer the room and do a thing and something different. Because
same door like lesbian sex.
Me notice every time we have sex, like alright, me and Kay were there as a kiss. Him just come in and mickle. Him not allow for like turn him on. So I always wonder why. So that night now we started. And him come in and I say, hold on the will. Wait, me could just entertain a little bit. In vex, more skin up.
Before him vex in the dead, we actually look how his reactions changing. We tell him all on him the day, all on him we start. And I notice him feel, also when I tell him on him phone him there.
You get vex. So I saw the problem is like, him not like lesbian sex if we don't notice that. Him say I try.
Yeah, but how could you not though? Like you were together with this couple for months, like for a couple months.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand like how is it that this is not a problem?
Him say we've asked any man that because enough man don't like lesbian sex.
It's strong to ask any
Yeah, but then you're in a relationship with two women. You entered a relationship with women who were in a relationship for months. So I'm trying to understand the disparity. And I can't get it. Like if you're joining into two women being together, you know what you're entering into. And I understand, you know, there might be days when you might be second, you know, guessing it or, you know, like having like second thoughts. But then how is it that you don't like lesbian sex when you came on the same show saying that you like to watch your girlfriends having sex, you have a problem with it?
Thank you.
Right.
That's what we thought.
I guess there's just something.
You know, it's anime turn on way more than we, right?
Who?
Anime.
Yes. Anime, cartoons, turn that nigga on.
Cartoon porn, turn on way.
So, is it that there were a point where he had issues getting aroused naturally without the porn and everything else?
Oh,
yeah.
Without the porn? No.
Yes.
In the law, I think I would.
Yes.
So did you ask him about this though? Like did you say to him, say listen?
First time he said it was vaccinating.
He said vaccine.
While I'm in a red fence, he get, no, before he got red fence, he did get vaccinated. He says that's the vaccination. And remember, other men were out there saying that they have been affected like that
so,
from
alright.
vaccination.
It's okay.
So was it that he was just not sexually sexually attracted to both of you?
He was.
He was.
Because, alright, we'll get to the point and say, oh, for Kay birthday last year, we wanted to propose to Kay last year.
But I'm bold about something this.
How yes. Then they know that?
We wanted to propose to Kay last year. Right? Yeah.
Oh wow.
But
you never know that.
Yeah, he like him a plan ahead.
So he wanted to get married.
Yeah, he wanted to be like him talk about future with we and all of that because.
But hold on a second. So if you're getting proposed to Kay, where does that leave you?
Eventually.
Okay.
Eventually.
So then it would come.
I just wanted to do it because I guess it was my birthday. But if you want
right.
get married, don't marry.
But in all honesty, he was a good person. When I go dispute that, but when it comes to the relationship, he couldn't manage nothing at all.
Okay.
He didn't know to be a man to one, much less two women.
Let me show you how my man, well, my ex-man will stop, literally stop being a man.
Oh, I'm paused for because let me just say this as well. This is not a bashing session.
No, it's not.
We also invited him on the show, but he was just not available today.
Yeah, we wanted him to defend himself.
So I actually wanted him to be here. So let me just say that, please and thank you. He was supposed to be here, but he just couldn't have.
No, it can't be a bashing session.
Right.
We'll tell you straight. So listen, we just have to talk. We are all good now because after the relationship, we never spoke for like 8 months. My book up will back probably in March to early April.
Yes.
And you know him checking on me or checking on him.
Yes.
We'll tell him so straight, listen, we'll go on the interview we'll start talk facts.
Right.
So let him still communicate.
Okay, cool. But then you stated something, and quickly, just touch on this for me, please. You stated that before he actually moved out, you guys were not like in a relationship anymore?
No, for about a
For a while.
month.
So you guys were sleeping in separate rooms?
Yes.
Yes?
Him never did a sleep
No.
no near me.
At first, like in the first month before we were separated, of course we still asleep and stuff like that. Just not sexually or...
Right.
He tried it though, he tried it.
Right.
We tried, but it just never worked. And then a month after, the other month after that, it just the one place and we the one
Right.
place.
And where is he living now?
We're not sure, but we're not sure, but him say something in a poem, but we're
Okay.
not sure exactly where.
Okay. Would
If
you...
that's true, because when I tell a lie, lead your body, God rest his soul. My uncle died, I'm sorry, name Anyways,
My condolences.
but thank you, but will he just get really light?
Right.
Like, you would narrate this so you say, Will, are the Puma that put your shirt? No, Adidas.
Yeah.
Like, the dog would just get really light for no reason.
I think he was just maybe going through
pushing
something and he just needed...
No, but listen,
space
we'll
and
know,
time.
alright. Even if we can't talk to Kay, him can always talk to me.
Always talk to
Because
Sash.
me and him always a reason.
Yes.
I'm going to say different aspect of the relationship individually.
Yes.
So him could always talk to me. But go to Will one and I say, what problem? Nothing.
Right.
So it's like he got in a no-care attitude. It's like him no want to work, him no want to do nothing at all. He's just there. Mentally, I know say I go through something because at the end of the day, him daughter, him mother, because his mother is to tell him say he need to sort out himself and deal with him daughter. Will can't manage pressure.
Yes.
So once you speak to Will in a harsh manner,
Yes.
him get sensitive and him curl up.
Yes. Okay, so my other question to you now is, and if you don't want to touch on it, you stated that at a point you guys, whilst still being in a relationship, you guys were homeless. So where were you? Yes, please.
Yeah.
As homeless, you believe me, say as homeless as we be, as homeless as it be. Don't laugh. You know, say we really truly have the audacity to chat with the people who are still just because I look some crutches, but tell me anybody for broke with neck.
So who did I live with?
A friend of mine
friend of
was
Sash's.
she was overseas.
She's
so she-
overseas, yeah.
So you guys got homeless because of what?
Well, technically. And I will not
Listen,
put it that
I was
pay the bills?
sick.
Yes.
And was
Sash
sick.
had,
So I couldn't work.
Yes.
I was sick, very badly. God,
she
thank you
was
for that.
surgery and all
So
that.
Kay alone did do everything, and even after that, Will still don't want to work. Will is just
Right.
there comfortable.
So then,
So the bills pile up,
Right.
everything, and him just did it. One day we say, Will, you know we don't have no food to eat. We'll just lay down and do what I just did for hungry.
What was it for?
You know?
And I could have bought something.
We
but
could
you
have.
know, but it's like, alright, Junker. Me I play your game. You ever sleep? Tell you what, me I sleep right steady and snore even louder. And she say, I can do what you do even better.
so then,
Him get comfortable. It's like him never care.
right. And then you guys got homeless, and he moved out. You guys are still pretty much together.
Listen,
and well.
no.
No, let me tell you, you see when you were homeless, and I show you how it is. Shut up. I want to homeless when I life with. You come like a leech here, I'm going to say, you're homeless too. And then on top of that, of us being homeless, we were staying at somebody's house. This was what pisses me off. Now, Will Soka say, him just didn't mess around because she didn't move like she like him. That was the friend of hers housemate. Only to find out, because Will had show messages where this girl is telling
But he might delete when he might tell she.
But he's deleting what he might tell she. So one day, we don't by Sash and mom. But I remember one, but it's
No,
a
hold
big
on, man. No, hold on, man. The following morning, so it was a Sunday night, I can't forget. The Sunday night,
After the cruise.
we'll go to court the Monday. We take up $40,000.
Yep.
So we're going to give him go do DNA test because him saying about
Instead
sure.
DNA one.
Yeah, so it's alright, we're going to support you, whatever. The night before, Kay, he must show Kay something in the phone, but you know, like I tried to grab the phone before she go nowhere else.
Yes.
So the person name came up on the top.
I borrow phone, but he stamp over me while me using phone. So I said, babes, hold on, but this not look like I have credit. Him say, yeah, I have credit. Same time, I think I must have Sashi mother call him or something. Somebody call him out of the room. I must have the name pop up. So I said, wait, I can't person places over that stay. Bear in mind, this girl, don't want to disrespect her. But this girl tried everything for a move out from the day we just moved in.
And then he was cheating as well.
No,
She loved him off.
no.
We
alright.
know say she love him off. Every
Will-
time them talk, him come back to us and be like, babe, that girl like
Yeah, alright, I'm saying we like proof points.
Yes.
He's cocky, so him come and say, I bet some can't sleep with her.
And we know.
Alright, like, we-
nothing-
in the
nothing
state
happens.
with- yeah.
Be like, yeah man, you better that. You answer that.
Okay, so then you guys are not together at this point, and once again, you guys are still together, you and Kay.
Yeah, we are.
So for the persons who are watching, that watched the first episode, that are going to say, we told you that this is not going to work, Would you still go back into a Throuple relationship?
We are in a Throuple relationship, and this one works even better.
Oh gosh.
What the fuck? Let's just say we were together, and we are dating a man, a full-grown man. I will not be coming up with who he is.
No,
because this is the last time we went public.
See, with our next man right now.
Yeah.
And
How old is this person?
he's
How old is he?
He's not too far from me.
But
He's in his 30s?
Mid-30s.
Mid-30s.
Is he somebody in the entertainment media industry?
No.
No. Let's just say
no.
Oh my
So I
God,
want to meet this man. So I want to meet him.
Alright, so you meet Kay first.
Yes.
At work.
And you know, say, technically we don't do nothing without each other. So we know him as a friend before.
So he knew that you guys were in a Throuple relationship before?
Yes. No,
He
yes.
tell him about that.
Yes.
Me did tell him about that. He didn't know because
So he didn't know before you told him?
because he loved
He didn't know before,
me
right.
first. So
Yeah.
me say, listen, let me tell you something. I'm very honest with you. I don't know nothing at all about my wife.
Yeah.
As it pertains to
They keep on saying to wife, like, are you guys married?
No, but
soon.
eventually.
Yes.
Eventually.
Yes.
Alright, so you met this guy and he was saying that he likes you and you're
Yes.
saying you're in a
But now I do
relationship.
not without wife. And then for him, he has never dated a stud girl and he kind of shaky about it. And then when he get for no one Sash, he's like, yo, you know, I think I love Sash.
Is that your my bitch that man?
And how long you guys been dating now?
Huh?
How long you guys been
5
dating?
months? About
5
5 months. But we know him probably about 4 months prior to that.
Yes.
So about 9 months in totality?
Yes.
Are you guys living together too?
No.
No.
Is he married?
What? Is he what?
Married?
Is he married?
It's my first married guy. It's my first married man, guys. So
Wait, so he's married and they would have told you?
Yes, he is. And let me tell you something. Do not call me a homewrecker on this because guess what?
Oh my god.
His wife doesn't even live in the same country as I do.
You
Neither
talk to
do
them
I.
much. You talk to them much.
No.
Hold on,
So
hold on,
this is
please.
good. This is good.
Bring some more Sperone,
This
but
is
can't
good.
write down my head all over me. Hold on. So this man,
So, alright. We never know say murder at first.
No, we did
you know,
not.
feeling sketch. As we say,
did not.
it wasn't a plan thing.
No. So it wasn't intentional. Again, it was supposed to just be, oh yeah, the person is let's just have sex, goodbye. You understand that was what it was supposed to be, and then you don't know feelings dropping.
But alright, the fact that it's discreet, we kind of write it that way there.
Yes.
Okay,
That way. It
so
works
then-
better and everything.
you guys are together now in a full-blown relationships. Relationship, my apologies. You guys go out together on dates, like you and Will did?
Alright, he's more, what do I call it? He's more classy.
So like what? What does that mean? Class of people don't go out on
Hotels,
dates?
you know.
yeah.
Oh, so they go hotels together?
Yeah, I'm spoiled as
I'm
good
not
anything
telling
with
you
me. Like,
that
oh,
one
good.
spoil me. Yo, I
We're
shouldn't
good.
understand. Guys, I'm not telling myself I become homework, guys, but it's my first married guy and I one of the best.
So he's taking care of you guys financially,
Yeah, we're good.
and he's more mature
We're
mentally.
good.
By far, like from me, from
So-
my dad, this guy.
And the sex, when I ever talk about the sex, that, yo, the sex.
Amazing. It's not even amazing. It's
Me never
So hold on. But he's,
watch it. I'll get sweaty in an AC.
Ooh.
oh wow, okay.
Like this.
But then, are you sure it's a real relationship though?
If it's a real
If it's
relationship,
not,
alright.
I
Let me
enjoy my
just-
fairy tale.
Let me
If
just
it's not-
explain something to you. If I should be honest, me and Kay are already in a relationship together. He's technically a bonus to us.
Yes, like Will.
Yes. Well, no. Will was supposed to
Supposed to be a bonus. In total, it's like a subtraction. That's not.
But anyway, him now, he's there, but to understand the situation because at the end of the day, when he's gone, I still have Kay.
He has kids?
Huh?
He has children?
Yeah.
Oh my god, hold on.
Numero uno.
So he has a child?
Yes.
He has one child. Does his wife know about you guys?
Yeah, you're going to fire to Kareem.
I don't know.
Very dramatic.
You're very
gonna have to ask her-
dramatic.
I have to ask the
Kareem,
questions.
no, we-
So you guys have met his child?
No, we don't want
No, we're not-
listen.
we're not- no, we're not-
I
we're not
said,
gonna so.
listen, I put it on the table. I said, listen, you see once you're at home,
Don't
like,
contact
home,
us.
no call me, no text me, no know you, no know me.
Yes.
It's a reason. I've never dated a married guy. Me really know what you see being a homewrecker is a
on, go on and- Go on and Jamaica.
If anything, if mash up with me and theme podcast,
It won't
once
be
in
on
the
our
world,
part.
we tell him say not deal.
No call me, no text me. As a matter of fact, if I know you're home and you still call me, but now answer the call.
Does anybody else knows that you guys are together?
Huh?
Does anybody knows that you guys are
No,
together?
no.
I would like it that way then.
A secret.
We like it that way then.
Does Will know that
We don't care about Will.
since you guys communicate every now and then, when you tell him to move on?
We don't care
Of
about
course he
Will.
knows
We
that
don't tell him.
woman. He knows
She tell him.
that. He knows that. Yeah.
we have two different approach towards Will or exes. Like if Will call like a concerned friend, and I'm that friend who be like, nigga, I don't need you to be concerned. When I needed you to be concerned, you were concerned. Leave my damn business alone. That's just me towards Will right now. He's a good friend, good personality, everything. Understand that. But when it comes to me, a woman, stay out of that department. You're no longer there.
Okay, Sash, the last time you came on the show, you said that you wanted to have a baby. Do you still want to get pregnant?
Next year.
Right now.
You want Godfather role?
I know I'm
You
tired.
can do the daddy?
I'm going to preserve this.
Next year. You're up on it next year, man. Because me I get old, you know.
So you're going to get pregnant by the married guy?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
He want to breed you?
What you say? I want that nigga to get me pregnant so bad. Like, I'm gonna think ready for kids, but no. But no one get pregnant by this.
Oh, wow.
Right, this.
Listen, I don't believe in perfection, but he's a perfect gentleman.
Perfect
gentleman.
Like, okay.
Listen, him treat me like a bitch, I'm kind of like it.
Outside of sex, he treat you like queens. Like, would I never even know, say, there's somebody else, if you understand. And believe me, Karen, when I tell you, say, first married guy, I have a rule and a law. I say no married guy. When I did find out, I left me get ready for like.
She ball, you know?
My ball,
she went to fancy marriage to cry.
Nearly man, you know why? Because it's a sin on my shoulder that you did not let me choose to put on my own shoulder. You just drop it on my shoulder, so I'm really never appreciate it. But after conversations and talking, I'm realize the interest and stuff like that. Like, remember when it is so homeless, you know, we give it all our French and stuff, you know. Yeah. You can't come to my house, you know, come tell me some shot of French, you know. And that was all my man.
Really?
Shit. Oh shit.
Boy buzzing.
No, I'm saying buzzy, the boy buzzing right through.
Okay, I love that for you guys. Okay, so for the persons who are watching that, and the first time I did this episode on the Throuple, and all seriousness now, is outside of the entertainment factors or purposes of that interview or conversation, I really wanted to show that relationships are not conventional or traditional all the time. And you know, a lot of times we as Jamaicans especially, and Black people, we are sometimes myopic in our thinking, and we think one-dimensional, and we don't understand that not everybody is going to be in situations or have belief like we do, and everybody else have their own skeletons in their closets or things that they might do that other persons might look on and say, well, I'm not want to do this.
But the thing is,
I was willing to suffer with Will, you know. Yeah,
but if you need
have more, I don't know, a little bit more drive, a little bit more.
Drive. He was lazy.
Something like,
and I know the thing is, a lot of people used to bash it and say it now, but at the end of the day, me can do with you and may left tomorrow just the same.
Just the same.
I mean, it's just a process. It's either may work or don't work.
So then, for the persons who are watching or listening right now that wants to embark in a Throuple relationship,
do it. Do not tell the world. That's my advice to you. So once I tell the world, your shit end.
Yeah.
Done.
No, that's why people keep them relationship.
I understand, trust me. When I tell you, I learned the hard way. When I tell you, people keep them stuff under wraps. Usually be like, oh, I don't want nobody hide me. I don't want to see. I tell you the truth, I love being a secret.
Yeah.
For real. It works out better.
So you think that Throuples can still strive and strive, and it still can work?
Still can work.
Yes.
The best relationship.
And you guys still love it.
You say?
Yes.
Oh God, more than ever now.
So
I would say
the Throuple is still here suppling, but just not with Will. But they're still here in a Throuple relationship.
Will. No disrespect, but we just have to talk because at the end of the day, we come out public with a relationship, so the people them want to know, we have to make them know.
Right.
Oh, and Will be as a person, just know I love you as a person and as a human being. But anyone I tell you will be on run. We can tell that run. Grab on the shoes, grab on the socks, grab everything and just run.
Please. Okay, well, let us know where we can follow you on all social media platforms. Please let us know, please. I'm going to bring up on a new radio station, by the way. So I'm telling you that from now too. I'm going to actually have this topic on my radio station, but let us know where we can follow you on social media.
Maybe you don't mangle him because you know very good at shit.
Anyways, for me,
so talking about tongues.
Social media, so it's Instagram and Facebook. On Instagram, it's delicious1_01, name still not change. And on Facebook, it's Kerisha Campbell, Kerisha Campbell.
Yeah, what's my angle?
Your angle? Yeah. Or your name. Oh, anyways, and for y'all who don't know the restaurant, it's fish.mania. That seafood underscore grill.
Alright.
Where's
my food? Where's my food?
Kareem, but I like your style, you know?
Today on Sunday, Kareem.
Kareem,
Okay.
Call me.
But then you guys know that I was.
Monday.
You guys know that you guys were gonna come today.
Tuesday, sorry.
Okay, please and thank you. I would love my food on Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Yes.
no joke. Please
Yes.
don't forget.
Okay, so you guys,
One thing
you guys can go ahead and support their restaurant, and it's a physical location as well.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And where exactly it is?
It's on 2K Slipen Road.
2K Slapping Road.
Yes.
Yes.
And for me, definitely, I am the one that works behind the scene.
Yes.
So if y'all want to see me at the restaurant, y'all can
Pull up.
reach now.
Yeah.
So I can be there because I work behind the scenes, meaning I'm not necessarily have to be there. I do my job from behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to see us, link up, anything like that, I am
Yeah.
open to it. Just don't come and look me, please.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the Throuple is still here, Throupling. They've just gone into a next direction of their relationship with someone else or someone new. This was the season finale of the new season of Bwoyatingz podcast, and I can't thank you enough for the support, for the weeks and weeks and weeks of supporting the podcast. Once again, that was Sash and Kay. I must say thank you guys for passing through.
Anytime.
Also, in the Sperone moment of this week, which is going to be in the next video, I'm going to also tell you, well, as a matter of fact, let me tell you this from now. You can win a 10% off your next Bridge Official purchase. Once again, you can follow them on Instagram at @TheBridgeOfficial_, and I'll give you guys a voucher for a 10% off on your next purchase or whatever the case is. So let me just say, if you can list in this Instagram post right here, not on YouTube, on Instagram, when you're watching this video, just go back to the teaser, and if you can list all 6 guests, well, all the guests on this season, then you can get this voucher courtesy of the Bridge Official. And once again, we're going to play the Sperone moment game right after this, and I'll also wrap up the season. Once again, thank you so much. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yes?
And one last thing.
Yes.
But anybody out there that's willing to try a Throuple relationship, don't make your first try throw you off. Because you literally bump your head and buck your toe before.
Like normal relationships, like these things do happen.
Exactly. You have to test the waters.
Man, I test the water then.
So Kareem, you want to jump in our trouble?
No, sir, I'm too jealous.
Why?
I'm too jealous, boy.
So why
I'm jealous is bad, man.
It's supposed to you're the topic in the Throuple. Like, no,
I mean, I'm the topic always, regardless of the fact.
Yeah.
You understand, boys things. Yeah.
So you don't want a fling stroke on two?
No. We can't fling it separately. We not fling it together. You understand?
Not his thing.
Because, yeah, we'll fling it separately, but we not fling it together. Because, yeah, we just know mistake. You understand?
Not
Yeah.
his thing.
Yeah. But I mean, I would, I'd partake in a little one in a time thing. What would be a relationship?
Wait, that'd be like a one time, huh?
Yeah, like a threesome zone now.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
But yeah, anyways, next video is the Sperone moment of this episode. Alright, big up on yourself. Thank you guys for watching.
Threesome again. I'm sorry,